Hey you guys, this is the Don't Be Afraid podcast and I am your host with the most, Jamila Oiza Muhammad Jamu, and we're doing something a bit spicy, sort of, something a little bit different from the norm. We're not talking about anything, we'll just be reading crazy work stories, experiences from people, and stay tuned. But before we go, I'm not doing this alone. As you can see, I have some really pretty ladies by my side, and to be graced by this beauty, by this stunning beauty, it is oh my god,
a blessing.
It's a oh my you know. And this is
Zainab.
I was about to say Khadija,
Wow.
because I forgot your name momentarily. But thank you for reminding me that your name is.
That
So your name is
hurts.
Zainab? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, you're Fatima, right?
Oh God.
Sorry, I happen to be mixing names today. I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
I see.
Oh yeah, but tell
I'm
us your
hurt.
name so that just tell us your name.
I'm Halima. I'm back again.
You see, Fatima and Halima, there's not too much difference like that. Okay, before we start,
Jamila needs to be jailed.
if you jail me,
And punched before getting jailed.
Not that we are promoting violence, but
that's what you're doing. You're promoting violence. But aside, that's aside, you guys. I have like questions for you people. Are you ready?
okay.
Okay. What's your secret talent that nobody knows about?
Oh, Dad, I sing very well.
You're going to have to give us a demo.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, that is what makes it
Secret
a secret.
Hey, no, now.
It's a secret.
You don't get. You've already told us the secret.
Yeah,
now,
but I
asked-
do not have to show you.
That's it's part of
that
the rule.
that only happens between me and whatever spirit in the bathroom.
Okay, just close your eyes and imagine that this space like this is your back. You're going to have to give us a demo, Zainab.
Imagination doesn't work like that.
Oh, you're killing this vibe.
Okay. Should I just give you one run?
Oh, yeah.
Don't break my heart. You guys. No, this is not encouraging. Should I try again?
All right,
Okay.
recap. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Don't break my heart.
Woo!
Say you love me again.
Again.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Have you know?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all.
Oh, do you know that song?
I do, but I don't know how to sing it. Next, Halima, if you were to create a slogan for your life, what would it be?
I'm Batman.
Eh?
That was meant to be a little joke. You guys are so uncultured. Oh my God.
What is your slogan for your life? If you had to create a slogan for your life, what would it be?
Firstly.
Firstly. You guys, Halima is not like
That
this.
is so
Halima,
unserious.
Halima, who exactly is teaching you this thing? You used to be so serious,
Yeah.
but now you're becoming a bad child. What do you mean by Pursley?
My secret identity is finally coming out.
It's
oh my God,
finally
I have
coming.
to go back.
Tolu really needed to be here to actually see this. Tolu, your daughter is turning into a bad girl. But anyways, let's go straight into the stories. Oh my God. Where do we start
Can't believe
from?
you made me sing.
I'm gonna make you do anything I wanna do.
Beyonce has
I'm the
nothing on you.
host.
Yeah, Beyonce has nothing on me.
Exactly.
Right, you know.
Like, who's Beyonce?
Okay, so this person said that I got hired for a corporate job. I had my first day and it seemed to be going well, and then I and the rest of the department got called in for a surprise meeting. And you know, when it's a surprise meeting, it's like there's pop-up there, there's chicken or something. I mean, if you told me, if you invite for a surprise meeting, I want to believe that there's food on the table.
Item 7.
You know, apparently, turns out that we were all getting laid off. Yep. He got laid off on his first day, and that has to be a new record.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you imagine going to work on your first day and as you just
Happy
enter,
that you got the
Don't,
job.
don't
only
tell
to
me
fa-
to imagine that because that is hell.
mm,
Oh wow.
that must have been okay.
Very
So there's this
shocking.
guy. He says in high school he got a job at a resort as a hostess in their dining hall. First day there, and they decide they want us to clean everything in the dining hall from top to bottom. Because this resort really only ran during the summer and it needed a good scrub. Well, the windows were the type that you could remove from the frame to clean, which made life a little easier. So you didn't have to actually go outside to clean them. Except that removable windows means droppable windows. And first day on the job, first window perfectly cleaned. He picked it up to put it back in place and it dropped on his foot. And it shattered and that was not so awesome.
This is not supposed to be funny, but
Yeah, I mean, sorry for the laugh, but
yeah, sorry for the laugh.
you
That must
guys,
have been horrific.
like, I can't imagine trying to fix something and oh my god, my job is going so good. I finished cleaning. Let me just put it back where I saw it to and bang, everything scattered. Everywhere balls 10 seconds and that's nasty.
You know that had I've experienced something like that before, but it wasn't as serious.
What happened?
As this one? I broke a mug.
Oh.
I hadn't even gotten the job yet,
Ah.
and then I broke the mug.
Ah. What did they do
It
to
was.
you?
It wasn't just bad that I broke the mug. I
I
spilled the content in the mug.
what was inside of
On
it?
the person that was interviewing me.
Yeah.
I spilled it on his laptop. It's still one of the most embarrassing things I have ever done.
Did they hire you?
Understandably,
That's wild, man.
they did not.
Wow. Wow. Understandably, truly.
I just think about it sometimes that I lost an opportunity because I broke a mug.
But then it was an honest mistake now, wasn't it?
It was honest, but sometimes you just think like,
This person will be
if I-
scattered. How can you break a mug when you've not even collected inside the job and you're breaking a mug?
And that,
Well,
that,
you
The
know,
audacity.
yeah,
What?
we learn
The first
from mistakes.
impressions.
Yeah,
But,
that's true.
we learn from mistakes. So I just learned not to ask for water when I go for job interviews.
No, I don't think you should work that way. I mean, you can still ask for water, but
No,
they should
no,
have
no.
a disposable cup that you can drink from. Not
You don't know how village people work.
So
it's
you're
better
saying
to
that they're
not
following you
even-
every time, everywhere
No, it's not
they are
that they're
going
following me
for.
every time, but you need to prepare. So that's one.
Or you carry
one-
your own mug in your bag.
Yes, yeah, that's why I always carry my flask around.
That's Do you guys have any you want to share?
I think I do. Or do you want to go first?
Well, I have this one.
Okay.
So I think he said he was investigating end of two Furies caught in a bad office romance. Training manager dated a new employee that they had trained. After about 2 weeks, they got into sexting and picture texting for a while.
Ooh, spicy.
The employee came into HR and said that they felt pressured into the relationship and wanted to press charges. So the employee requested that we pull the info from their personal device. National HR manager gave him the order to do so. So there, as he was he spent several weeks. As he was pulling several weeks worth of pictures and text from he pulled he saw everything, including the pictures that they sent to each other. So he just ended it with, I really didn't like my life during that week.
Yay, God.
Crazy things are happening.
Do you think people should have workplace relationships?
It's not a good idea.
Why?
But it's just no matter how we tell ourselves, oh, we are adults, we will know how to manage it. At the end of the day, we are humans. And
Yeah, very much so.
It's quite difficult to navigate. work dating somebody that you see every day at work, and then there are some things you would not be able to say, or maybe you guys, let's say you had an issue a day before, and then you get to work and they say, oh, he spoke to me like this because of what happened last night. There's just a lot of things would happen.
Just drags, but
I wouldn't. I would not.
Never say
Support
never.
Well, actually, like you said, we're humans and you can't actually control who you fall in love with.
Yeah, I know.
There's that
but
bit
still,
too.
But still, I'm just saying, not that. I'm saying no to it completely.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I don't think I'd want to date a colleague.
Because it would not be fun. I mean, you'd be. I feel like
I wouldn't mind.
I feel like
I
you'd
wouldn't
be
mind.
guarded.
I mean, yeah, there would be the jealousy bit and stuff, but the only place where it might get complicated is when issues come up and then probably leads to break up and then everybody begins to find out and stuff.
Yeah,
That place can be really dicey there.
True.
But I mean, if one person can live for the other, I wouldn't mind anyways. I wouldn't mind, but one of us has to leave. One of us has to
That's
leave.
the thing, because it cannot be me.
What do you?
So
You wouldn't leave?
why should I? Why should I be the one?
Why
to
should he leave?
That is why I would not engage myself in
In the
such
first
things.
place.
So,
Tall. Okay. All right. So there's this guy. He says it was after he finished primary. It was after I finished my secondary school at the time. I hope to find a job paying around 30K before continuing my education. So I met an agent who charged me around 5K for a form and then informed me that he would also collect about 50% of my first salary. The guy said laughs. I agreed. Later on, the agent informed me about 3 available vacancies: security, factory work, or a hotel job. I decided to try the hotel job and went for an interview. During the interview, I found out that the man wanted me to work as an attendant, bartender, and receptionist. He shocked me. All that work for what? 20K? He even promised a raise to 25K after 3 months. I ran from that job to security guard. The security job process is crazy. I had to come for training for 5 days, which was close to a week. After the training, and I had to wait until the security agency gets a job offer from a company. Then they would select the person who was most fit for the place. He was eventually picked and they told him that the payment would be 20K. The job was 1 week on duty and 1 week off. It was not as easy as he hoped, to be honest. Using agents for job hunt is crazy.
True. There's just something I noticed. That story,
Yeah.
it's a Nigerian story, right?
Definitely.
You just know. You just know it's a Nigerian story. Because
People dey suffer.
why would you ask for 50% of?
Do people
somebody's
use job?
first
Do people
salary?
use agents for job?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was for housing alone.
No, not for housing.
Agent nasty
Agent for
collect.
many things.
Agent to nasty collect percentage on top of.
This is not new to me. It's not new to me. It's something I've heard before. Not that I have had to use an agent to get a job, but I know someone that had to pay an agent 20,000 sefa from her first salary.
Yeah.
And her first salary, it was 50,000. So she had to pay him 20,000 sefa. And then she went home with 30,000 sefa. And then the second month, she even had to do some kind, streets before the guy had to leave her alone. He wanted to keep on collecting for the first 3 months. That was what he wanted. So she had to fight
back.
Yeah,
for freedom.
It's such a horrible experience. Please.
Okay, I don't know who this person is, but he said, I was once slapped by my former boss in the face. Like, ogbamilating. No, not me, because I will cry and I will faint. They slap me, I will just faint. So I'm a woman. He's a man, just a couple of years older than me. We had a good relationship and we were talking and joking around. He said something really sarcastic, and I raised my hand to mock slap him playfully. Note to younger self, that was really stupid. He turned his head suddenly into my hand, and it turned into a full-on slap. He looked totally shocked, and I was so horrified.
Oh, wow.
Why am I laughing?
No, sorry for the laugh, whoever that
For goodness
is.
sake, I mean, if you don't like it, say please don't try that again. Why would you? I don't accept that. You would say it, but you now turn back to give her fully batty.
You know, the image in my head is that, you know, she somersaulted after she fell.
Possibly that could have happened because if anybody is slapping like that, me I'll faint though.
No, I'm not going to faint. Maybe 5 years ago, I would faint if you slap me. I will cry, It's you know, I will cry, but I must do something to fight back.
What would you do?
I'll slap him back.
So sometimes
Just do
reflex is
something.
Your
Yeah,
reflex
sure.
can-
Well, it depends.
Can
If
take
reflex,
over.
yeah, it will take over and probably slap back.
I get quite defensive. Then maybe when I get home at night, I can't start crying. Like, he slapped me. Oh, my mental health is in shambles.
Yeah, do you wanna go?
Let's see what
Wait, I have-
here. You have one.
This one. All right, I have one here, ba. So this guy on Reddit said the CEO's daughter was the resident slut. Sadly, I didn't know this until I was a victim being new to the company. Turns out she sleeps with as many guys as she can and gets them fired because daddy.
I don't get.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Okay. He said she sleeps with as many guys as she can
Yeah.
Is she
and
the
get
boss?
them fired. No, she's the CEO's daughter.
Oh wow,
You know, because she's the CEO's
that's
daughter.
shitty.
Very shitty. So he was I wasn't having any of it. They tried under a different reason over about 6 months and failed each time. The last time they tried, HR got all flustered because I brought a representative with me after contacting ACAS.
Ewikpe, you did what?
Contacted ACAS. No, just continue.
They backed down immediately after that and HR got their shit together. They knew what was happening with CEO's daughter but just did as they were told. About 6 weeks later, she was fired for using company resources for personal reasons. She was using work email to seduce about 4 to 5 different guys at a time, including sending pictures,
The unprofessionalism.
nude pictures.
Hey.
I knew because the investigation came to my department and I was assigned to it. Justice was sweet, but Mr. CEO never let it go. I made my life as difficult as possible.
Why you not go make your life
Even
bitter?
forcing a promotion to someone else when I earned it, was offered it by my nose, but for some reason was denied when it went for approval. I sued for discrimination, was awarded a general sum, then I quit.
That guy suffered. But then the babe, what the heck was that? There's like no professionalism at all. The audacity to even send stuff via email. Please, you can do better.
Okay, I found one interesting story here. On my first day of work, I accidentally called my boss daddy. I'm well aware that at the
Sounds
age
like
of
something I can do. I'm sorry. If you are very older than me, I might just call you
I
daddy.
mistakenly did it to Johnny once. She was like, I said, no, mommy. And I was like, I'm sorry. But I don't think she heard.
So,
So this person said, on my first day of work, I accidentally called my boss daddy. I'm well aware that at the age of 33, this is probably not an acceptable term for father. But there we go. Everyone heard. So everyone heard her calling her boss
Daddy.
daddy.
It's actually quite it reminds me of an episode. I don't know if you've seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where Jake, the main character, called his boss. Yeah, thanks dad, because the character has daddy issues. So
Yeah.
thanks dad, and Like I like the way the
Said it.
The boss handled it.
How did he handle it?
It was just like, oh, Jake, let's go for a father or something.
Father and son hang out.
And I was like, no, I did not call. He was still arguing. Then after Captain Holt said it, and I was like, yeah, thanks, Dad. I'd really like that.
So there's this one that says, I was laid off from the company 8 years ago. But 10 years ago, I approached the receptionist who I knew was recently married and they were trying to conceive. And I asked her how far along she was. I mean, as a caring man that he was. Apparently, as it was pointed out to me later by fellow co-workers, that she has been eating more as she was upset that she couldn't get pregnant. I have said a lot of stupid things over the years, but I still believe that was my worst. You see this thing? You should learn to be minding your business. Learn to mind your business.
But he was only trying to be nice.
No.
Although with me, I would never.
It's
ask
not your
that,
fucking.
But
it's not your problem. It's not your business. If my tummy is big, if you look at it, you carry your eyes and you go.
No, it wasn't just the fact that the tummy was big. It was because he knew that she had been trying to,
No, he didn't know that she had been trying to conceive. He knew that she recently got married. And he assumed that, she wants everybody that just recently got married wants to probably give birth. And he asked her how far. What kind of relationship do you have with the person to even ask such a question in the first place? That's rude.
It's true. Well, Mr. X, I don't know his name. Learn to mind your business next time.
Yes. Anyway, he's been fired anyway, so we cannot really say anything.
So sorry.
Oh God. There's this one that says that. Where are you again? I felt prepared. Shola says that I felt prepared for the hunt. To be honest. Oh wait, have I said this one before? Okay, no, I don't think I have. She says that I studied HR and I believe that HR is in high demand. I thought that I would easily get a good job. I didn't even rush to search for a job. I started job hunting after my service when I had the time to search, but age became a barrier at some points. Some companies would only consider candidates who were 25 and above, and I'm not 25 yet. Experience was also a major challenge. I just finished my service and these employers expect me to have 2 years of automatic experience. By the way, employers, God will have mercy on you. But how can I gain experience if I don't get a job first? Abi?
Yeah.
The requirement for 4 years or more of experience always gets to me because seriously, how old am I? I haven't had any significant experience because I haven't landed a job yet. All I see is I'll get back to you and there is no feedback. It's frustrating, especially considering the fact that I wasted money on transportation for interviews and all that. Honestly, this thing, aside from the fact that it's funny, I feel like it's a thing and it's a big thing.
Yeah,
because before where we are now, when we used to apply for job, you'd see have 2 years of experience, have clinical years of experience, and truly, where do you want me to? Abi, I have to have worked. And you'd want someone that is of a certain young age. And where do I want to garner the experience from?
1 to 23.
Where I want to pack from?
No, 23 years old with 3 years of experience is still possible. I think 23 years old with 7 years of experience.
That's where, and then you now ask that. Sorry, what job are you? Are you 23 and you have 7 years of experience?
I remember.
There was one I saw. There was a job ad I saw recently. Entry level. It's an entry level position, but they were asking for 5 years of experience for an entry level.
It's something not pursuing that person.
There's even this ridiculous one I saw. This one, they were actually for 10 years of experience.
Yeah.
Do you not know what the salary is? 70K in tech, and they're looking for 10 years of experience.
Years of experience.
It's a tech job. I'm
Are you sure?
The person is a joker.
maybe the 70,000 is
I
for
saw
70K
maybe
dollars.
I had to count
or the
zero.
70K
They
might be
they
might
added
be
the end.
compensation money.
The end was very, very clear. Salary 70K to 80K.
You know,
Like,
I don't mean to be this person, but Nigerians, you guys need to do better.
Honestly.
When I saw that ad, entry level 5 years experience, I was like, that was what I just said, because my Yoruba is shitty, by the way.
So I have this one here. It's I think this one is confused. It's like it's a sexual harassment story, so he is not sure if it is sexual harassment or not. So let me just read it out. So there are 2 girls that have joined my company recently in my team. I was told to back them up, to train them, help them get familiar until official training session began for them under team leads. Owing up to my fun personality, we all gelled up pretty quick. Following expert suggestions, I do try keeping official relations and personal relations away, but one of the girl, a fresher, appears to be too touchy. Not in a bad way, just touchy in general. She wouldn't touch me inappropriately, but she comes too close than usual. I can sense it that she has kind of breached my personal space. Consent is all for a toss. She would often pull my hands to take me somewhere, would touch my hair, would pull my jacket to make me explain her. Would bring her face too close to mine when I'm explaining a particular process on my laptop. Would literally totally lean on my chest to show dance reels on how to me on her phone. Would make our knees touch. And so one day I was working from home and she was at the office. We were connected on Zoom and she was sharing her screen because I was explaining something to her. Once the explanation was over, she asked me to look at her screen in a very soft voice. I looked and she typed on a notepad, "Do you have a girlfriend?"
Is she and she relationship? Sorry, continue.
No. This person is a guy.
Okay.
Now, this took me off guard because I can never even think of asking such personal questions to any of my female office colleagues. Now, the problem is I am unable to decide if this is harassment or if she's just friendly and this is her personality. Because bottom line, I'm not finding it offensive, but rather adorable. Yes, she doesn't touch me inappropriately. I kind of find it cute that women around me get so comfortable that they express themselves and their vulnerabilities. But the matter of consent on physical touch is also not there. I have never explicitly told her that she can touch me. I don't know how to view it. Is this wrong or should I go file a complaint?
Should she, Zainab?
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
I mean, it's not professional.
Maybe she's just a soft person.
Now
Soft that is saying, "Do you have a girlfriend?" You know, if a guy is doing that to you, wouldn't you call him a pervert?
And coming close to
yeah,
you,
then
touching.
those
It's in an official
yeah.
Come on.
So
Or maybe instead of filing a complaint, tell her about it.
But I think the person is quite intentional with their actions. I think she knows what she's doing, especially when she had to ask if he has a girlfriend. So it just makes everything intentional. I cannot speak for you. You did wrong.
Or maybe talk to her.
No,
tell her you don't like what she's doing, and if it continues, then go report her.
Yeah, so I found this one that when I read it, I laughed. It's short, but
okay.
Yeah, so I was doing a Skype interview with a guy when I noticed he kept looking to the side of his room. When I asked him if he was all right, guess what? A bat flew in front of the camera. He immediately grabbed a broom and chased it around the room, whacking at it until he hit it. Then we finished the interview.
I came back to sit down and said, that is the end of today's interview.
I don't think there is anything left to say because he stood up to take a broom.
I'll be terrified if that happened to me.
In
I
job
promise
interview.
you. I will be terrified. What, a bat? Even if it's a chicken or a bird, I promise you I'll be terrified. What?
I think the funny part of it for me is that he stood up
And was
to take a broom, and
was pursuing the bats.
maybe I think if he had
I'm trying to imagine the scenario.
Exactly.
Still standing up and then pew 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 pew.
now imagine he wasn't properly dressed, and then he stood up.
That would have been crazy. No, that would have been crazy.
No, I feel like maybe the person should have just, okay, can we reschedule?
Are you joking, Zainab? Can we reschedule as bats they fly for your front? You didn't want.
No, but
God.
we are trying to make sense out of it.
Halima has said that she saw a big rat.
She saw a big rat
in the middle of the night. She was terrified. She could not sleep. And you're telling me you see a bat fly past and you will not. I don't want to know how you. I don't want to know how you want to comport yourself. I cannot.
But
you cannot comport yourself in that manner. What's the money?
Halima's case is different. Should I say I'm still disappointed because that is so un-Nigerian of you. Please, that you saw a rat and you got traumatized.
What do you mean how un-Nigerian? You're sleeping, you're having a good night's rest.
Oh,
and something gigantic is climbing on your body.
And you woke up. It was climbing on your body, like it was
my leg. I saw it and I screamed. I tried everything. Like I switched on the lights. I tried everything.
And they're usually very sneaky and fast.
Yeah. They act like thieves when they have been caught.
And I was running around.
That's not a good picture to imagine. That's not a good picture
I was running away from
imagine.
the rat, but the rat was running from me too. So I tried.
Oh God, have mercy.
Oh my
I managed
God.
to open the door and on the net so that the rat would be able to go out more. I don't like when the lights are on. It makes it doesn't like I don't like it at all. Yeah. But I had to leave the light on. I couldn't sleep again. To daybreak, I was just like, oh God, why did this happen?
What you say if you're not even strong? Ordinary rats. Ordinary rats.
Oh, you're talking. I think the last time I got scared by an animal like that, I was still in Cotonou. So it was quite late at night. Then a friend came to visit me. So I walked him out, and on my way back, I saw a pig. It wasn't a small pig. It was a big one.
I don't like pigs.
And then I saw it, and then I was just trying to move past it, and it just turned. I ran. Yeah, it was quite scary because it was pretty much very late. Yeah, so. But still, I wouldn't see a rat and get traumatized.
Oh, please.
I think I would before. The Jamila of before would, but
that's what I used to say too, that I wouldn't see a rat and get traumatized. Like a rat cannot traumatize me.
Let me adjust my Kampala. It's all gone. When rats they see me, they fear.
Sorry.
Do you have another story?
Well, since we're in the spooky season, well, not we in Nigeria, but like abroad people, and this is like an abroad story.
Okay.
So this one. It has, paranormal activity in it.
It has what?
Paranormal activity.
What's
like
paranormal?
Ghosts or something.
Ghosts. Alim, I don't want to dream funny dream. Just.
It's okay.
Okay. No, you're not. Please.
So, this is an abroad story from Southern Louisiana.
When you start, we can tell. You don't need to even say it.
Okay. Let me just go on. I work at Joan Fabrics just for the summer until I moved to college. This place is haunted as fuck. I'm talking shadow people, things flying off the shelves, weird noises at 9 p.m. after the store is closed, stuff moving around if you look away for too long. Freaky shit. This is my scariest experience. One night, I'm closing up with two of my co-workers, who I'll call L and A. L is in the office doing manager stuff while A and I are cleaning, taking out the trash. I'm over at the cotton table with A, wiping the counter down when 3 things happen in my quick succession. I am dive bombed by the biggest goddamn fly I have ever seen. Yeah, this person is from Southern Louisiana. Southern Louisiana. Yeah. I've seen some big ass bugs. This was a horsefly on steroids.
See.
A fabric ticket printout by itself. Our handhelds have already been put away for the night. None of us printed that ticket. At the exact same second as the ticket prints, every light in the store goes out. It's pitch black for the longest second of my life before the backup light turns on. Then the backup light made gave them the A and L the opportunity to scream and run to the break room. Upon further examination, the fabric ticket was for a piece of foam. The foam aisle is where we see the shadow people the most. That's where the really tall ones with the worst vibes are.
Shadow people really tall.
With the worst vibes are. Every fabric ticket is printed with an employee number on it, so we know who rang up each customer. We comb through the computer system, and the number on this ticket did not exist, just a random string of digits. We clocked out in the break room and sprinted out of the store, me shrieking threat of salt and iron on the way. That's the end.
I can't even laugh.
It must have been so scary.
Yeah.
It must have been so scary. Shadow
Straight
people.
out of a horror movie.
Tall. Yeah. How do you even know they're tall when they're ghosts?
That's where the tall ones are.
Is it the tall ones with the vibe?
The worst
People
vibe.
give them vibe. Oh my god.
See, people can be funny sometimes.
Do you guys have any other one?
Alright, not right now.
Not from me anyway.
Not from me, okay. Then I guess that's it for what we're gonna call it a day, and we really want to hear.
No, but have you experienced, like, let's talk now. Have you guys experienced any, crazy thing at work?
I've not been working so long in my life to witness any, anyways. Yeah. I've not.
Actually, nothing.
I feel like you are not being truthful.
What do you mean we're not being truthful? I mean, I'm trying to think back if I've had any personal, but my work life has been. I mean, if
What?
if you talk about clients that are making you cry blood, then yes, I've cried and I removed kata from my nose before. That's the only one.
Have you ever had any
Me? Why are you asking me?
But you're the one that said we should ask. Now we are throwing the question back to you. Why you being so violent in your response?
No, I already gave my own experience.
I left school 3 years ago, so I don't really have.
I've had quite long work experience, and just except small moments when I embarrass myself. Maybe I talk when I'm not supposed to
talk. You
and then
damn
now
talk.
and then I'll end up looking stupid, or when I get clumsy, and then I almost fall in front of my boss.
Height of it all. Big embarrassment. And what did you say? Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Those little embarrassing moments, or also moments where let's say you worked hard for a presentation, you did everything, and then when it's time to present, your brain does all this.
It goes on ice break,
and then you'll be like, "Hey God, who do I? Is it my village people or what?
Who else? Who else do you want to fault? Your village people, Okene people."
Have you guys seen that?
Are you really doing this?
Sorry, what? What's that? I mean, I'm asking a question. What's that? Wow. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to wrap it up. This is where we call it a day. We want to hear your own. Halima wants to say something.
Yeah, I asked a question.
Sorry,
and both of you.
Hey, sorry.
I think this is the third time Halima is getting ignored this week.
You've been counting. That means you did it. That means you did it.
No, there was one that was very memorable. Imagine getting ignored on a work group chat. That was what happened to her.
Really?
Yeah, she got ignored. On
Second one was.
I'm trying to remember the second word, or maybe I just exaggerated the 3 times bit. But
Yeah, what did you ask for? Before we
No,
round up?
I was just asking if you guys have seen The Office.
The Office. Oh, that's that show.
Yes.
No, I haven't, but I know about it.
The Office or Fair Play? Which one?
The
No,
Office.
The
No,
Office.
No, I've not
Fair
seen
Play.
it. I've
No,
not seen
do
it.
you
This
know
one is a sitcom.
about Elementary?
No, I don't.
I do know about Elementary.
Yes, but you
I
haven't.
want it's on my watch
watched
list,
it?
really.
Yeah, so the reason why I brought up Abbott Elementary is that, when they talk about Abbott Elementary, they tend to also talk about The Office because they are quite similar.
Okay.
Yeah, but I bet The Office has fun. Do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah, like no, if you guys had seen it, I wanted to bring up some
Something
characters
from
where you're
there.
like, oh yeah, but no. It's
Yeah,
Okay.
but now you mentioned Fair Play, and it just took me back to the conversation we had at the beginning of this
the Office
conversation.
romance.
Yeah, about Office romance. I don't know. Have you guys
I've not.
watched?
No, I've
I've not
seen
seen
it.
Fair Play.
Oh yeah, but it's just basically about having an affair with your colleague. And it got really messy. I don't want to be the one. I don't want to narrate the story.
Because somebody is
Office affairs
toxic.
like
just
Jim and
got
Pam.
messy. Yeah, everything was going fine. Everything was going well. Although it was a secret. There are some office that they do not have strong policies against
Dating, yeah.
Yeah, but there are some that they have strong policies, and I think in this movie Fair Play they had strong policies against that because those people they're very, very secretive. Even when they got engaged, they were still hiding it. So they would leave the house, but they would not even use the same commute to work. They don't enter the same bus or train. They just move differently so that people would not even see them together outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but then it took a turn when the girl she got a promotion, and that promotion is one that the guy
Has been
eyeing, and there was even a rumor that the promotion will be given to the guy, and the girl was so she was
Happy for
ecstatic. She was so happy for him, only for them to call her and she got the promotion. And my dear, what started as a love story ended as one traumatic,
Horror.
triggering movie.
Thank you for dropping spoilers for our audience. I'm sure they'll be so
I'm
happy.
sorry, not sorry. No,
Oh,
but
we
I
should have
feel
added
like
spoiler alert,
Well,
Oh.
spoiler alert after
I
you've
did.
seen it.
oops, sorry, not sorry. But I just gave you a summary,
an example,
there are a lot of things to pick out from there, but the only thing I did was to just, we had talked about this earlier.
Earlier, I know.
Romance in the
Yeah.
office, and that is just an example. That movie is just an example of why you should not date someone you work with.
Zainab is don't date your worker. Me, I say you should date, but you leave or him should
Date
leave.
until you mistakenly send a message.
It might get messy, but hey, you're human. Do what you want to do.
Leave
See,
again.
do not listen to these people. Bad advice.
It's
Don't.
not bad advice. It's not bad advice.
Okay.
But you should have sense.
Go for
and
that
you have
girl.
to be.
And that man.
Halima
have
is
to
a
be-
bad influence.
No, we're not actually advocating for this, are we? Are we?
I am strongly against it.
Okay. All right. Your word is mandate. And I think that we can call it a wrap, Nabi. Let's
Yeah,
wrap it up, niggas.
yeah.
Can we? Thank you very
we
much.
can.
So we want to hear your own crazy work experience. What's that really crazy thing that's happened to you at your workplace or your previous workplace? Please share with us in the comment section and follow us on TBA_podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
This was fun.
So
Very fun.
Bye.
Bye. Toodles.
Bye. My name is Zainab.
And I'm Halima,
Yeah.
the tall one.
And I'm not the blind.